Do I recommend a biofilm treatment at the same time as using the GI? One powder for your IBS SIBO fermentation symptoms, whether it's a microbial species or a fungal species that is creating the gas inside of you by eating your food. No, I don't, because the formula is already anti-biofilm, and the formula is already anti-quorum sensing, which means that it can block those chemicals that the bacteria or yeast release to draw more like species, to group up with them to create biofilm. So on two levels, it is protecting you against that defense that the bacteria at least have. And then the second part, you think that you have aspergillus somewhere in there, somewhere in your body, because of a marker that came up on the microbial organic acid test. So here's the thing about the GI1 formula. It's been tested against many of the bacterial species that we want to eradicate in the digestive system. It's been tested against yeast, candida, and mold aspergillus. And what all of the data says is that initially at the lower doses, you're using it as a prebiotic, and that's why you might get a little bit more gassy at first. And then once you get up to the therapeutic doses, around 30 grams a day, and hold it for 8 weeks, that's when it's able to knock down all the growth of those unwanted species, including aspergillus, including yeast, and including the bacteria that are fermenting. So it kind of is just a one-stop thing. I mean, I see a lot of people who have been through so many treatments, and it's just their lives are taken up with this. They've done all of the antibiotic treatments, rifaximin, metronidazole, erythromycin, neomycin, and all the diets, and nothing's really changed anything for them. And then they do some biofilm, and that doesn't work, and then they change the diet again. So literally, I've seen people that try so many things, and even put themselves on a schedule where it's like at 8 o'clock I'm going to take this, and 9 o'clock I'm going to take that, and 9:15 I'm going to take that. It's just such a nightmare in terms of you don't need all that stuff. And I know that that might be hard to really get a hold of, because you're used to all this complicated treatment. This is not complicated, and it works better, in my opinion.